Sheree from the BGIS YouTube channel. I'm here once again at the beautiful Hilton Barbados Resort for day 2 of the 36th regular meeting of Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM. The day started with a bang with a press conference by Secretary General of the Commonwealth Kamalesh Sharma. He thanked Prime Minister of Barbados, the Right Honourable Frendel Stewart, for the invitation to Barbados, and then opened the floor for questions from local, regional and international members of the press.
Youth actually is the biggest index of the future of anything. And when I address the youth, it's very clear that the youth are involved in the Commonwealth, want to know more. They both appreciate it and warm towards the Commonwealth as an organization. It's only that they feel we should be doing more and more. And when I tell them how much we're doing for the youth, they feel better informed and they get very, very excited about it. The youth, we relate very closely to the young people and what the Commonwealth does. They see that this is an organization that is an organization of the future. Another index is how well do other partners in the world work with us? How credible do they find us? Now, in our program, we are working with the United Nations all around, certainly with all the regional organizations like CARICOM and others in Africa and Asia. We're working with the European Union. We're working with even the Nordic Council, because a lot of the work we are doing is really the work of the future, such as ocean governance, the blue economy, and a lot of the value-related work that we do. So whether it's in development or in the field of democracy, culture of democracy, or in the field of diversity, we are an organization that's perceived as a quality leading global organization. I just want to finish on the point of diversity. We are one organization that have member states from all across the world, literally, all continents, all races, religions, descriptions, types of states are represented here. So we represent within ourselves the future of the world, which has to be able to work together. We have been an illustration and a demonstration over decades that these diverse people can have all these ministerial meetings, they can have these summits and shogams, always demarcate ground of what the world needs at any point of time and make a contribution to it. I have made a statement on Guyana. It's a statement of solidarity and support to Guyana. This is a position which the Commonwealth has taken steadfastly for a long period of time. Because of recent developments, we expect that there is a group on Guyana which will meet in New York when all the foreign ministers are there in the UNGA session in September. This will also be an item before the foreign ministers meeting of the Commonwealth as a whole. So certainly we have taken a due note of developments, and this has been recognized and appreciated by Guyana.
Secretary General of the United Nations Ban Ki-moon also had a busy day. First, he held a session with students at the University of the West Indies Arabella Center for Creative Imagination. He encouraged the youth to find their voice and not be afraid to speak up. Mr. Ban then returned to the Barbados Hilton Resort to field questions from members of the press.
Now, about this current issue between the two, as I have said in my remarks at the opening of a CARICOM summit meeting yesterday, I share concerns about citizenship issues on the island of Hispaniola. I have discussed this with the President of the Dominican Republic and trust that there will be further progress in resolving this matter, protecting the rights of affected persons, and also preventing the deprivation of nationality. This is a matter of human rights and human dignity. I am encouraged that the Dominican Republic and Haiti have maintained binational dialogue during a challenging time. I strongly believe that it is critical for them to engage in a frank and constructive dialogue. The main vision of climate change support for affected countries like small island developing states and other least developed countries who do not have much capacity to mitigate and adapt to this climate change impact is to mobilize $100 billion by 2020 and thereafter provide annually $100 billion. We have already established Green Climate Fund. $10 billion have already been mobilized as an initial capitalization as of December last year. But we need to have much more. And I'm in the process of discussing this matter with the member states. There are some still issues to be resolved to be able to have a climate change agreement adopted in December. But among several pending issues among member states, this financial support and technological support, they are the key issues.
And that's it from the second day of the 36th regular meeting of Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM. I am Aisha Reed reporting for the BGIS YouTube channel.